All right, get in here, get in here, get in here. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. And in today's reading, the first thing that I'm hearing is you have found your voice. The second thing that I'm hearing is you are taking it very personal. You are finally speaking up for yourself and letting people know what your boundaries are. And now people cannot mess with you, and they wouldn't even want to if they wanted to, because they are scared of you. Like, you are scaring people. You are tapping into your divine femininity. You are tapping into your masculinity, and you are serving as the provider and the protector of your peace. So that is what I'm getting for you guys today. So let's tap into this energy and see what this is about, because I'm getting a very transformative energy with this reading. I'm getting a sense of metamorphosis as you are shedding the skin of your old self and transitioning into this new empowering version of yourself. So let's go ahead and tap in and see where the message takes us. I already bust the cards. There's also a lot of people that are really dying to see what you got going on. Since you transitioned, you have been moving in silence as a defense mechanism, as a sense of protection, because before, in the past, you have been somebody who has been eager to share your good news, eager to share your accomplishment with others, because you assumed that they would be happy for you. You would assume that they would be supportive, and they would want to support your journey, support your cause. Maybe you started a business, or maybe you branched off into your own creative ventures, and you were so excited. Sirens, emergency, right? You were so excited to share it, but the sirens and the alarms were ringing in your head, and you surpassed them when you were telling individuals who had an alternative motive or had a certain type of resentment towards you. You shared a little bit too much with them. So before I go into rambling, let's hop in to the message and see what exactly does Spirit want you to know at this time frame right now. Spirit, what is this message for my collective? What is this message for my collective? Right now we have the King of Wands, which means that you are fully blown. You have your vision set on exactly what you want, how you want to live your life. You're unapologetic about it. You're a natural leader. Like I said, entrepreneur. You have a bigger mindset, bigger things to worry about. And that is making you a hot topic right now. So a lot of people want to know what you got going on ever since you've been quiet, shutting them out, because a lot of people, they kind of want you to fail. They want you to fail. They expect you to fail. Maybe in the past, you kind of gave into your self-sabotaging, limiting beliefs, and you kind of didn't really follow through with certain plans, with certain projects, and it had nothing to do with these other people. It just had everything to do with your belief system in yourself. But right now, during this period of your life, you can feel that the energy is very potent right now. Time is speeding up. Your manifestations are coming a lot quicker now. So in this part in your life, you are understanding that before, in the past, your blessings, okay, in terms of wealth, finance, health, relationship, success, has been delayed because you weren't ready for them. But now you are in your King of Wands era. You are ready for anything that comes your way, because you have that power to redirect the energy. You're going with the flow, and there's nothing that you are intimidated by. You just have that confidence that anything that you want, you have. So what else, Spirit? Next, we have the Eight of Cups. Now, like I said, you are turning your back on your old way of thinking. Now, everything that you guys are listening to in this reading, I want you to internalize everything, because that's where the power comes from, what you could control. Now, I know that we've been through a lot. You've been through hell and back with the karmics and the betrayal and everything, but we are maturing, and you are maturing. You're finally seeing that everything is happening for a reason. Like, your path is very specific. You stop comparing yourself to others, and you finally accepted that all of the things that's been happening in your life has been a personal tool for your growth and elevation. So in this current time frame, you have turned your back on your old belief system, your old way of thinking that things are never going to work out for you, that things only happen to people who are lucky, and you're not a lucky person. No, you've walked away from those old ways of thinking, and you are walking straight into your 9 of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment. So everything that you have been putting on your vision board, your biggest, wildest dreams, it's time to update it, because it's not big enough, number one. And number two, like I said, it's outdated. You've already accomplished half of the things on your vision board already, and you are looking for your next challenge. You are looking for your next project. And that project is going to take you to your 9 of Cups. It's going to take you to your financial independence, your happiness, your peace, your sovereignty, your independence. Did I say that already? Your independence. You don't need anybody to come save you. You don't need any handouts, because you got the power to make it happen. You got the power to make it happen. So another thing that I'm getting from this 9 of Cups is a lot of people felt like you abandoned them as well from choosing you, and whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, you are a person whose feelings have been on the back burner from almost everybody you've come across, and now all of a sudden the tables have turned, and now you got them in their feelings, but you don't really care, because at the end of the day, when you were emotionally available for these people, whether that be friendships, relationships, jobs, you gave it your all, and they took advantage of your time and your energy while they were blessed with your presence. So it doesn't matter what happens once you walked away, because you've given these people multiple chances to make things right. You've held the door wide open for them to make things right with spirit, make things right with God, maybe apologize to you, maybe acknowledge the amount of impact that you actually made on their lives. And these people stayed hidden, stayed silent, and now their guilt, now their consciousness is eating them alive, because you walked away and your life transformed for the better after that. And now they're realizing that this door of opportunity is closed with you, because you are in a new season, a new timeline, and you cannot be reached. You are too busy. If these individuals want to reach you, they're going to have to hit you up at your website at this point, hit up your assistant, book a session, book an appointment, because if they want any more of your time, they're going to have to pay up. You're no longer giving out your attention for free. You're no longer giving out your energy for free, because you have people who appreciate you and appreciate your time, appreciate your service, appreciate your talent, who are willing to pay for what you have. And right now you are redirecting your energy to the things that are serving you and the things that are serving your highest purpose. So what else, Spirit? 3 of Swords. I told you these people are heartbroken. They are sad. They are sobbing. But like I said, you don't feel sorry for these people, because feeling sorry for them is an energetic transfer. And right now you are preserving your energy for what's meant for you, for the positive things, the people in your life that you want to pour into, the people in your life that when you do pour into them, they appreciate you, and then they return that favor tenfold. Like gone are the days where you are bending over backwards, doing handstands, trying to be seen, trying to be noticed, because you understand your value, and you understand that you go where you're celebrated. You go where you're celebrated. And where you were celebrated at was your inner world. See, you had to go through a period of isolation, of disappointment, of grief, abandonment, because the individuals that you held dear to you showed you that you didn't mean nothing to them. And that hurt you, because of the type of person that you are. You are a very genuine soul. You are a very loyal individual, okay? And you never meant any harm by anybody, but it seemed as though People kept on trying to take you out, kept on trying to tear you down. So you went inwards and you isolated yourself. You went in hermit mode. You went on a soul searching journey to discover your love for yourself again, because during that time frame where you were surrounding yourself around people, places, and things that, quite frankly, was trying to drain your energy, no, you were operating from a self of lack, operating from a self of low self-worth, low self-concept, okay? Because you had a choice and you didn't feel like you deserved any better. You didn't feel like you deserved better treatment, and you stayed. But the moment you decided to walk away was the moment where everything started to unravel for you. The answers started to fall in your lap. You started being connected with divine. You started watching tarot readings and getting readings on yourself, so you could truly understand that all of that noise, all of that fog, all of that mess didn't belong to you. It was just that you allowed yourself around that energy, which was why this was able to affect you. But when you went in your own world, your serenity, right, your cornucopia, you discovered your magic. And you discovered new passions. You discovered how to regulate your nervous system. You discovered that you were overly stimulated. You were overly stimulated, unregulated, okay? You were angry all the time because you weren't taking care of yourself mentally, physically. So you took your power back. You poured back into yourself. And now these people, they're feeling some type of way. They're watching you from afar. We have the Page of Cups to the King of Cups. Sorry, Page of Swords to the King of Cups. You are emotionally secure right now. See, before you were operating from, I'm getting the energy of a reverse Queen of Cups, a codependent energy, someone who's emotionally unstable, like, because you love, you want to be loved, you deserve, you yearned for it, and the issue was you was yearning from it from outside sources, and these individuals, they saw that as a weakness in you. They took advantage of you. They manipulated you. Okay, and that part was very true. But now these people are operating in page energy, childish energy, and you are a king on your throne. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you are operating from that big daddy energy. Okay, meaning what? You're emotionally sound. Okay, you have the energetic container to handle more loads. Everything that you went through in your life emotionally was equipping you to be stronger, to have powerful discernment, to be able to make better choices, okay? It says here, diplomatic. So your calling, you are meant to restore peace and balance because you have a neutral mindset. You're not overly biased. You're not judgmental. You take things at face value and you make it a logical, practical decision. But you are not cold because your past did not harden your heart. You, in fact, opened up your heart chakra when you rediscovered that love for yourself again, when you rediscovered that passion to live again, which is why you are the perfect person for the position right now that you are operating in. You're royalty. You're regal. Okay? And people respect you. People are seeking your services for help because you are the man or the woman for the job. You're the best. And most importantly, people could trust you. You are authentic, okay? And gone are the days where people are being fooled and bamboozled by these energy vampires out here posing to be light workers. No. That's why you are stepping into your calling. You have found your voice. And your calling has a lot to do with helping people rediscover their passion, helping people rediscover how to love themselves, helping people to see that there's more than life that's just clocking in at a job and giving your youthful life force energy away to a corporation that is just using you. Okay? You're saying, no, I'm going to be my own boss. I'm going to use my own energy, and I'm going to create something solid for myself. The Hierophant. You have unsubscribed to traditional ways of seeing the world. Maybe you come from a religious background and now you're tapping into the taboo world of tarot and spirituality. All right? Or maybe a lot of people wanted you to go the traditional route. Go to school, get a good job, become a good slave, right? Become a good worker, get a good job, be a good employee, right? And you're saying, to hell with that. To hell with that. In your period of isolation, you went through the path least traveled. And you understand that if you want to get anywhere in life, you have to follow the opposite of where the masses is doing. You have to question the grain. Redefine. Rediscover. Go on your own path of discovery, because you understood that the things that's been going on in this life has been an illusion, and now that illusion is being cleared up. There's no clouds in this picture. I don't see no clouds. The only clouds I see here is in the Three of Swords, and that's the individuals that you left behind. But you are not confused about this at all. See, the tables have turned. The tables have turned. And now the people who treated you a certain way, treated you like you wasn't nothing, treated you like a handout, treated you like charity, reverse the tables. They feel like chopped liver now that you are not reaching out to them. Okay? They feel as though you have been abandoned. You abandoned them. And they only feel this way is because they are seeing you on the big stage. You see this Six of Wands? Public recognition, victory, progress, and self-confidence. Nobody could take that away from you. It is in you and it's on you. This is your calling. This is your destiny. You are destined to be seen worldwide because your energy is a healing energy. It's transformative. It's healing. And I wrote that down. Hold on. Your emotional depth is powerful, healing, and transformative. And this is the type of energy that Spirit is propelling and projecting on the big worldwide screen here. Because there's people on all corners of the world that needs to hear your message, that needs to be taught by you, that needs to see you, okay? Because you are the catalyst for their growth. You are the catalyst for them rediscovering who they are, remembering who they are. So that is the message that I'm getting. Anything else, Spirit, before I change decks? Because I do want to go over to the angel message 2211 as I say this. Okay, repeating numbers. If you are seeing angel numbers 22, 222, 2222, okay. What else, Spirit? 534, 727. This is your message. Hilary Duff is significant. If you used to watch, what's that TV show with Hilary Duff on Disney Channel? Lizzie McGuire. Lizzie McGuire could be significant. Maybe your name is Lizzie. Hi, Lizzie. But anything else, Spirit, before I change decks? These people, they're Page of Swords, so luckily it didn't come out in the reverse, so they're no longer spewing gossip about you, because they cannot spew gossip and rumors on you because it's not true. Okay, they've done a little bit of spying on your social media, so they know that you are living your best life right now. And these individuals in the past have tried to assassinate your character, run your name in the mud and said unthinkable things about you that were straight up lies. Like straight up lies from the pits of hell. Just to dim out your light and change. Do you know how powerful you have to be to literally, once you leave somewhere, now you're the topic of discussion? Years has passed and these people are still talking about you. Before you took that as a personal attack, but now you take that as flattery because golly, little old me, little old collective, you got these people tripping, bugging out, stalking you. Okay, but they're curious. This Page of Swords is coming out of curiosity. So a lot of people are going to try to come back in your life and act like none of this happened. Hey, oh my gosh, I miss you. I see you out there doing your thing. But what they don't know is that you are equipped with an intuition that never misses. And while you were away in your separation, you had inklings that let you know, okay, that job that you was on the verge of losing, it was from spell work. That car accident that you was in, and the car was effed up, but you came out unscratched, untouched, unharmed, that was spell work. You have people coming back to you from the past and telling you things that you didn't ask for, but Spirit knew you needed to hear, because the question was, am I bugging? Am I crazy? Am I really a victim of spiritual warfare? Can these people really be so heartless to go and pay people to do spell work on me? And for a lot of you guys, it wasn't as deep as spell work, but a lot of you guys, it was as deep as spell work. And if you were getting those inklings and those signs and those messages, then this is your message too. But you know that in these spiritual streets, you know not to question nothing. And mind you, you defeated these people just from you exuding in love and light and loving yourself and healing your inner child and getting back to that homeostasis of you before everything happened, right? When you were young, when you were a child, when you were shining your authentic selves, when you were the most happiest, you have found your way back to that version of you. And you are working diligently together, hand in hand, your inner child, your higher selves, and your current selves now, because now is where the power lies. The power is now. You are working together in all planes of time, past, present, and future, to bring forth this abundant, beautiful life for you here in this timeline. Because in this time, you are meant to live an abundant, beautiful life. Freedom, peace, quality. And I'm so happy for you guys. Like, I just cannot wait for you guys to come back and tell me how this was your message and how everything resonated for you. Also, when those people come back in your lives and try to act like everything is okay, you don't have to talk to them. I know we on love and light and forgive and forget. F that. You call the shots now. If you want to talk to these people, that's your prerogative. If you don't, that's your prerogative. But you don't owe nobody nothing. So remember that. So these people are seeing you thriving, getting all of the accomplishments, achievements, and now they're playing fans. Like, oh, I used to go to school with that person. Oh, I used to do this with that person. Now they trying to attach themselves to you any way they can. But boo, it's not happening. No. If you want to talk to me, go to my booking site. You know where I'm at. You know my website. You know my business. Go ahead and support the business. Support it. And then we could talk. Because you don't got time for that. And then also, they acting like you don't know. You know more than what you lead on to know, because you play dumb. And you look cute doing it too. You play dumb because it's none of their business to know what you got going on here, up here, in your third eye. But don't worry about it, because you get the messages, you get the messages through music, you get the messages through other people. Other people come to you to deliver messages. God is working through other people to make sure that you are never in the dark about anything that's going on with your life, with these people, these places, these things. So with that being said, guys, let's move on to the angel numbers. I'm going to close out with the angel numbers because this message is already getting a little bit too long. Okay, it's never a too long message, but in terms of uploading, it's going to be a little pain. But let's go ahead and tap into what the angels have to say. Holy Spirit, thank you for delivering the messages clearly and precisely for my collective. Let's move over to the angel numbers to clarify the energy and offer any advice of what does my collective need to know, advice at this time. In regards to this message, Spirit, what does my collective need to know? Any advice for my collective, my beautiful, vibrant, intuitive collective? Let's see. Oh! Support 333. Add that to the list of angel numbers. 333, support, growth, creativity, community, vision, talents. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward. Work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist, because doing so will boost your self-esteem and your sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose, and it contributes to your community. You are divinely supported in anything that you do. If you think that your hobby is not going to bring you money, I want you to go write that down on a piece of paper and then write that your hobby brings you millions of dollars, because now is the time to start rewriting and recreating. Okay, remember, you put an end to your old self that let you believe that you didn't have no power over your life, but you have the power and you could proclaim it. So if it's art that you want to do, go ahead and start it. If it's YouTube that you want to do, start that YouTube channel. If it's music that you want to do, create that music, create it, because these are all pouring your energy into something tangible that can be spread and it can shift the energy. And while you're doing it, you are full of passion, full of joy, and that joy is transferred into your art. That joy is transferred into what you create. And when you share it, you are sharing your love and your energy across the world. You are supported in this time frame right now. So go after it, go for it. Because this is what dreams are made of. Those people in your past cannot affect you, because 2112, it's all up to you. It's all up to you. You are the gatekeeper of your mind. You are the gatekeeper of your success. You are the gatekeeper of your life. And you can allow, or you could block, and you could ban anything that comes across your way. If it resonates with you, keep it. If it doesn't, toss it to the wayside and keep it moving. But anyways, guys, that is the message that I had for you. Oh my gosh, limitless potential. I'm gonna end it here. Limitless potential. There's a million ways, a million trillion gazillion realities of how you get to your success. So I don't want you to worry your pretty little brain, your little human brain, of how you're going to get there. When is it going to happen? How is it going to happen? Just know that it's going to happen. Lead with your heart. Do things that enjoy you, that open up your heart, that fills your life with joy and happiness. And use that as a compass of where you should go. Because if you feel it in here, and if you feel it in here and it doesn't feel right, and you feel them butterflies in your stomach, that's your intuition and you letting you know this may not be it, right? But if you feel in your heart, you feel joy, you feel passion, compassion, lightheartedness, that's a clear sign that you got the green light, honey. So that's my message for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this message, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this message to anyone you feel will resonate with as well. And claim this message in the comment section. I want you to write, "It is my message. This is my message." Okay? I am fully supported. There is nothing that I cannot do. But that's my message, guys. Thank you so much for watching Moon Goddess Tarot, and I will see you in the next reading.